Okay, we should be live. Just checking everything. And we are disco. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, skewers. Wherever you are out there in TV land, welcome back to another RSG Lunch Stream. I have, of course, Ranger J 1999, your host and part of the RSG crew, and I am glad to be here joining you for another lunch stream. And if you're new and wondering what this is where we hang out and talk shop about Star Wars Galaxy Heroes and just bring you something fun to listen to during your workday. Whether you're just getting into work, it's time for your lunch, or you're going home. It doesn't matter. We have people from all over the world that watch us, and at different times, it doesn't matter. And it doesn't matter if you're watching this live or watching this later on. Grab your drinks, grab your snacks, grab everything that you need. We're here to have fun. We're going to do a Ross review. I'm going to suffer through mod depression like I always do. And last but not least, we will answer your questions. So if you have questions, make sure you go ahead and put those in chat. Make sure you put question in front of your statement. That's how we scoop up your question. We use Nightbot, and that helps us out tremendously. Also, make sure you give us a thumbs up on the video. Subscribe. If you would like to donate and support the channel and support the content and the things that we are doing here in RSG, there's a couple ways you can do that. We've got Vader's Cup of Plenty on the front of the screen. All you need to do is make a super chat or anything like that, and it will fill Vader's Cup of Plenty. Also, if you subscribe and follow us on Twitch, you can do the same thing. You can donate bits. That works just as well. Everything gets transitioned over. If you'd like to become a Patreon sponsor, all you need to do is visit our Patreon. We offer a lot of services to our Patreons. We do workshops. You get special access when I'm doing mini Ross reviews. You get first of the line questions answered. So, and it supports the channel. If you like the content and you'd like to do that, and become Patreon's member. Some people don't like YouTube or Patreon or any of that stuff. They just want to give directly. We have the PayPal set up on the YouTube homepage, so you guys can do that. All right, that's all the stuff out of the way, the mechanisms. Let's get into what we're here to do, and that's have some fun. So make sure you shout out your name in chat. We're going to go through and read the names here in a second. And the last thing I'll cover is we are doing the ACS campaign. We are raising money. We're fighting, our theme is childhood cancer, and we are fighting the fight against that. So we have a Tiltify page going up. We're trying to raise money for the ACS through the ACS and CHOA. So if you'd like to donate and support the cause, feel free to go to our Tiltify campaign. You can see the latest video that we did when we streamed from CHOA. As we were hanging out with the kids and playing video games and all that other good stuff. So we would just, encourage you to go there. So lots of different ways you can support the channel and support everything that we're doing. So that being said, it's Hump Day, skewers. Make sure you say stuff in chat. I'm going to go through here in a second and start saying hi to everybody. So make sure you say hi. Let me know that you're live out there. But Mike, it's Hump Day. I'm going solo today. Don't worry about it. It's all good in the hood. I got everything I need to hang out with you guys. So let's get this party started. Let's kick this pig into gear. Let's see who we got out there roaming around the wilds of the skewer land. We've got Yuta says, greetings everyone. Happy Hump Day. Hope all is good and well for everyone. Let's get out battle cries on Spoon. Here we go again with the... but thank you for being here, YouTube. Revenator. Revenator's here. I saw your question, Revenator. That will never be asked by me, so good try. Big Country Mag says, good morning, skewers. Hey, BCM, the Viking himself. Black Mamba's here. Says, whip out your pickles, everyone. That's right, guys. Whip out your pickles. You know what you want to do. And if you guys know that we have little fun animations that happen when you donate. And if you donate $20.01 or more, you get the pickle extravaganza where I whip out my pickle. Everybody whips out their pickle. It's a glorious thing. And our pickle sing. So that's the way it works. Zem420 says, sup, skewers. It says, bourbon time? Yes, please. Pour favor, El Bourbon. Dr. Feelgood, he's the one that makes you feel alright, says, Ranger to the rescue in last night's Operation Metaverse. Oh, and happy Wednesday, everyone. Yes, they were having a little bit of technical difficulties. I jumped in to help, and then I just hung out with them. It's always fun hanging out with GOM and T-Money. Please go check out their channel and their stuff. We're big supporters of Operation Metaverse since day one. Prometheus says, howdy, housekeepers. Says, what a great way to start Hump Day. That's right, Prometheus. You're right on it, my friend. Briere Sagon says, hello. Guzza Buzza says, hello. Skywalker Vader, our Canadian brother from another mother up there drinking that maple syrup, says, good afternoon, everyone. And he whipped out his pickle. Very nice. Doran Jack says, good afternoon, everyone. Danilo Papaya says, hey, bro. Hey, bro, back. Bing Sky Master RSG says, afternoon RSG crew. Thank you, Bing. Bad Rongo says, morning RSG. Proper Catch says, howdy, skewers. Hogzilla says, hello, everyone. Waffle Dolphin says, good morning, skewers. Rooster says, F cancer. Shout out to a shard mate that told us yesterday cancer is going to be taking him soon. Darth Helmet, may the force be with you always. Well, hopefully that's not the case. He's able to get through it, but yeah. It's why we're doing what we're doing to fight cancer. It sucks. F cancer. Suicide Squad says, morning. X-Lore says, hey, good day, everyone. Proper Catch says, do the Humpty Hump. Do the Humpty Hump. I'm not going to get into the whole rap thing. So, Ray Rock says, hey, people. Spider says, good afternoon. Who, !3 says, morning crew. Raider Nation, oh my goodness, says, good morning, Ranger. Good morning to you, my friend. Herbert Fulgrim says, howdy, Ranger. How do pirates celebrate Hump Day? Yar. Well, we be letting T-Money be winners, wear funny hats, and drinking all the rum. Beerus Aegon says, okay, that's a question, so we'll get to that here. Lord Megatron's here. Hey, what's going on, Lord Megatron? With the wave, and then Proper Catch has another question. I think that gets me up to date, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going through. Yes. Okay, I think I got to everybody that's here so far. All right, keep saying hello and stuff. Always welcome everybody and anybody. If you're new, let me know if you're new. That's always nice. But glad to have you guys here. So let's rock and roll. Let's get into the show. First thing we're going to do is have me, like I always do, like the complete moron that I am, is suffer through mod depression. And if you're new to the show, this is where I try to go in and work on mods. It's a very glorious and painful thing for you guys. It doesn't really do anything for me. So yeah, let's just yeah. So we're going to do that. I'm trying to see if I had to slice something. I don't know if I did. Did I have it? Well, helps if I sort it correctly. Let's sort by speed like we always do. And let's get in here and find out what we're working on. I'm trying to remember. I think I need to get some more mods because all the mods I had. Oh, we have a couple here. Okay, we'll slice these 2 4s. There we go. What is that purple? 3 speed. Oh, hell no. You're getting sold, buddy. Let's see. So we need to slice these 2 grays. Let's just use our thing to get some materials. Oh yeah, it's bounty hunter. Okay, smuggler run. I can get some more materials. Perfect. We got 10. Just what we need. We will slice this mod. Let's look here. Do I want to go this one or? And then of course it took me back to the top. Really? Seeing if anybody else popped up in the chat. Yes. Let's go for the cross. Let's see. We'll slice this mod. This defense. Just yeah. Depression. I don't even want to do any more mods. I'm sick of it. Hey, Zylo111. He says, I'm not new, but I haven't been here in a while. I know you haven't, brother. Glad to have you back, man. So, we continue on with the suffrage that is mods. Good Lord in heaven. Alright, let me look here. You know what? Let's get into our roster view. Let me pull this up. Do this. Do that. There we go. Perfect. And today we're doing Gaza Buzza. Oh my goodness. What is going on here? Shout out to Gaza Buzza's Guild Delta 66. We're doing my military brother. We're getting him squared away. So that's all right. Let's do it. So, let's do this. Let me get into what Gaza wants me to look at. Alright, see, Gaza says, this just need a general review and direction. I know that I need to work on speed for sure. Team building priorities, which team do I need to level up and build first? Squad arena team makeup. Is my GG new team ready to use? Zeta priorities, offense and defense, GAC, TW, please. Pretty much everything as always. Shout out to Delta 66 and Legends of Core Band. Dig in and have fun. Well, all right. Well, we're using the Darth Revan squad at the moment. Do not have Malik, so let's go look at that. I want to see where's Malik. He's doing okay in both Arena and Fleet. Maybe a little bit better, but we'll see what we can do about that. So we're going to filter through. We're going to go through all this, but let's check your Sith Empire here. Let's see here. No Darthy Malik. No Darthy Malik? God. I mean, you have to go look at Old Republic. But, I mean, what you do have is really nice. You got Darth Revan, Basti, HK, Super Marauder. Let's see what your Darth Revan speed is. 321, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Your Basti's 280. She needs some, definitely, yeah, we have some speed mounts to still work on. But you've already recognized that in said request there, guys. So we already know that. Let's look at your Old Republic. Well, we need us here. What we need here is we need us here. So we need that Darth Malik here, brother. So we need to be ready for Darth Malik. So I need Mission, Zalbar, Karthus Fine, and Canderous at 17.5. That's priority. We got to get Malik. He's that damn good. So that's a priority. Now you mentioned the droid nuke team, so let's look at your T3's fine. Let's a little low on gear, but he's just there to do his thing. I didn't mean to hit that. Let's go to your droids. It's not ready yet. First of all, Grievous has to be high relic to really do some damage. BB-8's fine, T3's fine, Pure Probe Droids 11, IG. I mean, it's there, but you need to have relic on Grievous and high relic because you need that damage on him. So it's not quite ready yet. And so I think if we can get Malik, you'd be more than fine. Health is still a little low. We're missing gear 12 plus pieces. We're missing one. First of all, get this damn crit chance set off his ass. I mean, it's health. I'd rather have a health set. As much health as you can get. The only thing you have to worry about is your triangle, with crit damage and stuff if you want to do that. But like your square is a crit chance offense, no health. He's not getting. You need as much health as you can get on Grievous. The other mods are fine. They all have health secondary. If you can find a better mod with your... Don't worry about speed on Grievous. This health cross, if we can find another one that's got health and health secondary, that'd be a big plus. Yeah, I think we can go a little bit more into the health as well. So that's one thing I'm noticing. But yeah, it's not ready. And we have other things we need to work on. So we need to work on Old Republic. We need Malik. That's the biggest thing. So let's get them squared away. Let's start going through the other things you've got here. Start from the top. Bounty Hunters look fine. What's the speed on your boss? We don't have Django. We need to eventually start working on his gear to get in here. Your boss is 241, too slow. We have a speed set. Health set's fine. Speed's slow. Yeah, we need a better speed set on him. And even with Django, that's going to be... So eventually, the ideal set for him is a tenacity set with speed. We can get better speed mods on him, but I already know that you're working on that. So eventually, that's the priority. Eventually, we'll need the second Zeta on him. Your bounty hunters, as they are constituted now, you can use them on defense. But if I saw this team, I would just be like, thank you for the free win. Here come my troopers. But you can still use them on defense. A good placeholder. Okay, guys, so this is why I rectified that mod said it went to gear 13. Okay, it's not showing me that it's gear 13 Gaza, so yeah, I'd have to... It's not updated with that, so I can only look at what's going on, brother. So if you've done that, then that's a good job. All right, first order. Can we do anything with first order? Nope, not ready. We'll eventually come back and work on them. Galactic Republic. How's your Galactic Republic looking? Okay, might be a team we eventually go work on. Let's go skip down. I want to look at your Sith, your Separatists, not your Sith, your Separatists. Separatists look pretty damn good. Need a little bit more gear on the droids. Because in GAC, you're not going to use the nuke team per se. You want to have a team. You can actually get two teams out of this. You can have the Grievous team with the Geonosians. Geonosians look great. You can use them on offense or defense. Grievous, even with the droids where they're at, you just need to put some gear on B2, Droideka, and B1. Even at lower gear with your Grievous being at the level that he is, that's still a pretty solid team you can use on defense. So we need to round out our Separatists. We need to round out our gear on Django and Newt. Just need to keep working on our Separatists. So priority gear is first Old Republic, get them to 17.5, and then let's round out your Separatists. From your Separatists, you're going to go into your GR. And you're going to see Padme is 6 stars. You'll get her 7-star when it comes back around. I'm not worried about that. Your Anakin's ready to be geared, but the Cryotech stuff you'll need for Padme. So that's the route we're going to go. So let's get your Old Republic up so we can get Malik. Then that'll round out your Sith Empire team. Let's get your Jango Fett so we can round out your Bounty Hunters a little bit more. Finish up the droids. That'll give you another team with Grievous that you can use on GAC. You already got Geonosians, so that's a plus. So I'm just trying to think what's the plan to execute here to get your roster to where it needs to be at, and that's one thing I would recommend. So Bing Master says Malik is back on the 18th. That's right. So get the damn gear on them Zetas and stuff. Goes a dang nabbit. All right. So let's go back to where we were. Wait, no, I know your Jedi are going to be really good. Yeah, this is a team you just use it for offense, so no problem there. Keep Kenobi in there with your lineup with Grandmaster Yoda. If you don't want to, you want to use them somewhere else, go with Hermit Yoda. But yeah, your Jedi are great for offense. Night Sisters, how are they looking? We need the second Zeta on Mother Talzin. We need her unique. Other than that, keep farming Spirit. Eventually get her going, but you can use this as a backline defensive team. It's not as effective without the unique Zeta on Talzin. Imperial Troopers look great. Really good job on your Imperial Troopers. Let's check your speed on your Stark. 241. It's solid. That puts him at 261. Needs a little bit more speed on him. The mods you have on him, yeah, you need a speed set on him. Flat out. So if we can get a speed set on him, try to get hit that you want him to be around 260 speed. So if we can get that, let's think about that for your speed set. But yeah, Troopers look great. That's a great offensive team for you. We know Rebels are going to be your an offensive team as well. They look pretty solid. No 3PO. Well, we do have 3PO, so we need to start gearing gear on 3PO as well. Once we get this other stuff done, we need him. He's really good in the Rebel squad. He's really good in a lot of squads. So 3PO is a priority for gear once we get the Separatists, the Old Republican Separatists squared. When you start go to your GR, 3PO will be one of those priorities. Resistance, offense, they're solid enough that you can use them against First Order, things of that nature. They're really solid. Gear 11, Zetas, primary Zetas you need are on there, so that's good. Alright, let's go to the next one. Lagging a little bit. How your scoundrel's looking? Let's look at your Nest. She's 12 with Mozeta. You can use her for offensive purposes. Really nothing else is done. L3. I mean, the good thing that I'm seeing in your account, guys, is you got a lot of 7 stars. We just have to prioritize and focus in on what we're working on and what we're getting done for GAC and things of that nature. So eventually we'll work on Kira and stuff, but they're solid. They're 7 stars. Keep working on young Lando when you get a chance. It's not that big a deal because you can go with Stormtrooper Han in that squad. So that's okie dokie. All right. Sith overall, how your Sith look? Sith look really good. You got multiple teams here. You have your Sith Empire team, you have your Emperor Palpatine Vader combination. You can use a Thrawn. I use that for like Kara, things of that nature. You've got your Sith Triumpher that you can just use those three to clear out Night Sisters. You can use them to clear out Geonosians, whichever team you want to use. Gives you a lot of options that you can use for your Sith, for teams that you're facing in GAC. So this is a really good job with your Sith. Zetas are on. Really, really nice job. I like it. And we already talked about your Sith Empire team. So the thing I'm seeing just as a general overall thing goes is we just need to get hyper focused. So Galactic Republic, you got like 16 days to get these three characters. Not Galactic Republic, Old Republic, my bad. To get them to 17.5. We need to get Malik. So if you need to put him, the key tune is Kander's Zalbar mission. Your HK and your Bastler, fine. Let's get that priority gear is on those characters. 16 days is more than enough to get them to where they're 17.5. Let's get Malik, and then we'll have Malik unlocked. Then we can go back in, get him squared away, and start finishing up your droids or your separatists. So you can have that Grievous team for GAC. Once that's done, then we can go all in on your Galactic Republic team, including 3PO. So we're going to go in stages here. So first priority is get the Old Republic, which leads to Malik. Then we're going to go into Separatists, finish the droids. They'll give you another team for GAC. Since you already have Grievous squared away, let's just get... really, the droids just need gear. And then we'll go into GR, which will round out your Padme team. So having Sith Empire, your Old Republic squared away, because you can use your Old Republic on defense or offense. That's going to give you 1, 2, 3, 4 teams that you can use moving forward in GAC. Getting 3PO is going to be really important once we get to GR and getting him squared away, because you can use him in Heroic Sith. You can use him in a lot of teams in GAC and TW. He's just a really good character. So... Hey, Makwak, glad to have you here. Stonewall saw you come popping in there too. Who else has popped in here? Anybody else? Let me see. No, I don't see just those. So there you go. So yeah, but 17.5, you can either go a couple routes here. You can go Zeta. I would say gear and mods on Canderous. Mission in Zalbar, you can get to 11 with the Zeta and still be at the 17,500 mark. So that gives you some flexibility on getting those kits. But that's the priority. So there you go. And as we move forward, guys, you message me all the time, which I appreciate. You're more welcome to answer me about this stuff too. So, there's Out Your Girl. She says, "Hey guys, COD Mobile is really fun, and we got a reality skewed gamers clan. Well, if you guys want to play some Call of Duty on mobile and stuff, and hang out with Out Your Girl and some of the other skewers, message out you, and I'm sure she'll get you squared away." I do not have time for other games because I'm playing so many games at the moment I can't keep up. So there you go. All right, so let's look at your modding situation. We looked at some of the mods and some of the key characters that I wanted to look at, and there's some stuff we need to work on. So we already know about mods that we need to work on speed sets. We're a little bit lacking there, and I mean I wish I had a magic wand and just say, this will do and all that stuff, but yeah, the mods that you have on the characters are fine. What we're lacking is speed, and so and we've talked about this before, Gaza, that you're just gonna have to farm speed. I mean, there's some mods down here you could slice that have a possibility to go higher, but it's all about speed. So just keep focusing on your speed mods. I looked at your stuff before. We've worked on your stuff before. You're in a pretty good spot. We just need more of it to do more stuff with. So it is what it is. Anything you can get 18 or 19 on your speed. Anything 15 or above right now for you is a plus with the lack of speed sets that you have and stuff. So anything double digit speed is pretty good, because one thing I always tell people is you want those high-end mods for your high-end teams for Arena, but then, the secondary mods that are like between 15 and 20, those can go on characters like your Stark and your Bosk and things of that nature, to where they become really effective characters. I mean, in an ideal world, we would have speed mods with speed secondaries for all of our main tunes that need speed, because remember, there's not every character needs speed, but the characters that need it, they need it in bulk. So whatever we can get speed wise, I think 15 or above is a plus. But ideally we're looking for those 19 or higher speed mods for your arena team. Then we start filtering it down to get to your key characters that need the speed, like your Starks, like your Boss, like your Jedi Knight Revan. Just down the line that we've discussed before that need those key speed mods, and then you can start focusing those other mods down on other characters that need speed, right? And there's a lot of characters, that need speed. You want them going first. You want them doing doing what they do, and then kicking ass and taking names. So we'll keep working on your stuff, Guzza, for your mods, and I think you'll be good to go. You're doing a really good job. From when we first started looking at your stuff, Guzza, to now, you've done a great job. Let's get hyper focused. Old Republic. Let's get ready for the Malik event, because you'll have a week or a few days once it starts. So you got some leeway there. And then we'll work on Separatists, finish them off, and then we'll get GR. I don't want you working on anything else other than maybe Django. Well, he's part of the Separatists, so work on him, and that'll help your bounty hunter team. But that's it. Nothing else. I don't care about First Order. I don't care about anything else. We'll handle that once we get to that. But I want you hyper focused, because I think those teams will help you out tremendously. So there you go. So Guzza, you're my bro, and shout out to your guild Delta 66. One thing I did want to look out real quick is I want to go back to your profile. Why are we struggling so much in ships? I mean, your ships look great. Great lineup. Guzza, let me know if you're just not having time with ships, if you hate them. I mean, I think we could get, maybe if we could just get in the top 50, get that 50 extra crystals, that'll be a big help. I think if we can get you a little bit higher in arena, I think Malik's going to make a huge difference for you, for arena. So that'll help you get, at least once we get everything said and done, that we'll get you a little bit higher in arena as well. Well, I'm making a comparison to what then, Guzza? This is your alt? Did you inherit it? Okay, well, we got some cleanup to do then. You tricked me, Guzza. Alright, and you just switched this to the flying up. Why didn't you tell me? Like, well, he's got some mods and Rev and Relic, and I was like, Guzza's kicking ass. All right, guys, if you have any questions about your alt account or your main, all you need to do is let me know. But keep farming those speed mods. That's a priority for gear and stuff. You just say you switch it to the MILF, so that's really good. So pretty good. If we could just get this stuff rounded out, you'll be good to go. So I think we've covered it there. Again, shout out to your guild Delta 66. Now, if you guys would like a in-depth roster review like we just covered here, all you need to do is send Finity and our Discord, FINITY, a message with your GG page and some information about what you want us to look at. What are your priorities for us to look at. We'll cover anything you wish us to cover. Give him a day to respond. He will respond eventually. He'll let you know that you're in the queue. It's about a week to 2 week wait in the queue. And once your time comes around, he'll message you back. You'll pick a date and time so you can hopefully watch or hang out in the Zoom with us. We did that yesterday with Fat Tony. You're more than welcome to either watch us live or be in the Zoom live. But you'll know what day it is in case you can't do any of that you can watch your review so you know what's going on from RSG. So that's how you get that. Now, if you'd like to bump that up, all you need to do is become a green Patreon or higher. Our Patreon, I can't say enough about our Patrons. They support our channel. Everything that we get monetarily wise goes into doing everything that we do. It keeps the channel afloat. It keeps me afloat. It keeps us working on stuff like ACS and stuff. On top of that, you get the benefits of, you can bump up your lunch roster review to the front of the line instead of the back, so you can get it done sooner rather than later. I'm doing mini roster reviews tomorrow. As a Patreon, you get first crack at it. All you have to do is say you're a Patreon and you have questions that you want me to look at really quick. So there's that. We do workshops with the Patrons, have Q&A sessions with you guys. We're changing some stuff up to try to offer you guys more stuff for becoming a Patreon, but really it's just keep us going. So if you'd like to support the channel in that way, you can. So that's the benefit of being a Patreon and how you get your in-depth roster review. But if you would like if you're just really struggling with your mods and things of that nature, all you need to do is message me, RangerJ1999. I do have a modding service. A lot of people love it. And basically, I work on the cheap. $15 for every 500k total GP, or 30 bucks for every million. And then if you want to join me while I'm doing it, and people really love that, they get to spend time with me and ask me questions, not just about their account and their mods, but just in general, hanging out. And I just jump on Zoom and we sit there and I explain what I'm doing. I'll work with what you have, with the best stuff you got. I'll get your mods organized, and I will get your account squared away. I'll get you the best benefit you have at the moment, and you'll kind of learn enough so you can be effective and know what mods to look for and things of that nature, so you can kick ass and take names, and that's what it's all about. So message me, RangerJ1999, for the modding services, and I would be more glad to get you squared away. And I can do it at any time, so whenever you're ready, message me and we'll get you squared away. And I make sure I do this every lunch stream, because then I get yelled at if I don't pimp this. Skewers will be all over me if I don't mention this. So there you go. And people really love it. I guarantee that you'll be better off, and people just enjoy the service. So there you go. And that's from you guys. I never would have thought of doing that until the skewers all said, you need to do it. I'm like, I really don't want to do it now. Like, oh, Jesus. Okay. So, all right, there you go. Guys, you're my homie. If you need anything, you know where to message me. And we'll get you squared with any questions you have, brother. You know that. So, all right, let me get the game back up. We'll get to some questions. Let me if I can get the damn thing working. There we go. Now we are back into the nitty gritty. Let me get some gameplay going on. We've got the event going. We've got Smuggler's Run. I could use some of the stuff, so we'll do that. Let me get this situated. No, I like L3 a little bit more here. All right. Good to go. And let's get to your questions. All right. Pull that up. Oh, let me put that on auto. Let's see here. There we go. Now they're all pulling up. Revenator, you're a bad man. I already said that. I saw your question again, and it makes me angry. I'm not answering it. Nice try. Briaris Aegon question: what are the must farms from Cantina? I want to be able to farm for relics. When it comes to Cantina, there's a rule that me and Grande have always had: characters first, anything else is secondary. There's a lot of characters in Cantina that you need. I don't know for sure, Briaris, where you're at. I'm finishing up Kit Fisto, and I think other than that, I just have ships left to farm out of there. You've got to kind of balance it out. You still want to focus as characters as your first priority. However, with Arena being what it is and things of that nature, if you, depending on where you're at with your roster, you may want to try to get some, like Relic 2 or 3 and use some of your Cantina to get some of those pieces, right? And then go back to work on your character. You just have to balance that out. Like, what are you working on? But if you were to say you have a character ready to go to 13 and you want to get the relic going, then yeah, I don't have a problem with that whatsoever. But you have to understand, for me, characters have always been a priority. I don't want to be farming Kit Fisto, but I want to get him 7-star because I think he's going to be needed for live side, GOTB coming up. So I've kind of put on hold my relics. Now I'm about to be done with him. Then I'll go back to using my Cantina to farm relics. So I would say Arena is a priority, whatever you're using it for. Main characters that like Greaves or something like that, if you're working on them, is fine. But once that's done, go back into farming your characters you need for your squads, for Cantina, things of that nature. Is the best way I can put it to you there, Vieras. Okay. Let's see here. Next question from Proper Catch question: when modding Nisus to Spirit, what sets, primaries, and secondaries should I be considering? I can go look at mine real quick. What did I do with my Spirit? It's been a while. I think I did speed on her. What did I do with her? Let me look. for you, my friend. Let's see here. Where's my spirit? There she is. There she be. So I went potency and speed. I want her to go as many times as possible. I want her big hit to basically stun. So that's kind of where I went. I want her taking as many turns as possible and going as fast as possible because I want that foresight up. Makes her hit harder and makes her harder to get to. And I want some potency on her. That's mainly the thing. Anything offense, potency, things of that nature. Speed is really important, in my opinion, for spirit. So if you're going to do anything, you can look at my spirit and kind of go with that as well. So there you go. Black Mamba question. In D3, I said 6 defenses. Would you recommend hiding Night Sisters at the back or put front? All 5 minor get 13 pros and cons of front and back. Also, like Geos and Kirstall team on defense. So this is what I would say. This is what I do. I put them up front, force them to try to have to make a decision about the Sith Triumphant, especially if you're running Geos in the back. Geos, well, then they can't use that on your Geos, and they'll have to use another team, and that just makes their day. It just gives them a bad day. One of the things I've been having really good luck with is I've been putting GR down on defense, and so you can use a Sith Triumphant on the GR team, but then you can't use it on the Night Sisters, and you can't use it on Geos. So if I'm going to do anything, the pro is, I mean, the con is they're going to die. I mean, but the pro is. In the back, they're going to get to your Geos, and they can't use that team. Now, there's other teams that could beat the Geos. I don't know what they're going to have available. It depends on what they kept for offensive defense. But I like, when I set up my defense in the front, Black Mamba, it's to burn high-level teams so that when they get to my back line and they see Grievous and Geos and Kirstall and things of that nature, they're like, what the hell do I do? Right? All 18, and I have 8 teams, not 6. All 8 of my teams is like, you got to come correct, or you're not going to come at all. So there you go. I heard ping pong. That must mean Finn joined. And if he did, he's being quiet. So he's trying to be ninja, but he can't escape the ping pong. I heard it. All right. So there we go. A couple Night Sister related questions in the bag. Let me go back here to Smuggler's Run. Do this again, put on auto. Alright. Stonewall question. Was the first order thing GAC postponed until next time? I am not aware that it's been postponed, unless there's a post that I'm not aware of. I haven't looked at GAC yet. It hasn't opened up for me, so I don't know for sure. So, as far as I know, they're doing it, unless you have other information that I'm not aware of. But yeah, I think the first order is still going forward. So, No, I don't know. As far as I know, it's going forward. Who question mark times 3 question for Malik. Do you just need everyone at 17.5? Yes. It doesn't have to be more. Each character has to be 17.5s. I will be barely squeaking by with 17.5. I just need a Zeta, 1 Zeta Canderous, and 1 or 2 pieces off gear on Zalbar. It's just 17.5, and then just understanding the mechanics. Who question mark? We have videos out on that. If you have any problems, just message me. I'll get on a Zoom call with you and walk you through it. It's really, the dark side's easy. Light side is just knowing the order and how to do it. But we have a video on that you can watch. So as long as they're 17.5 and you know how the mechanics work, you'll be fine. More is not really going to do all that much. It'll just help you do a little bit more damage, things of that nature. It still helps. But if you understand the mechanic and how it works, then you'll be fine. Sir Boss 73 says, question, Relic 7 Jedi Knight Anakin or Relic 5 Darth Revan? Jedi Knight Anakin without any hesitation. Relic 7 Jedi Knight Anakin is just flat stupid. I wouldn't put any more on Darth Revan. Get Jedi Knight Anakin to Relic 7. He is ridiculous. And you can use him in the Padme team or you can use him in the clone team, and it's nasty. He is two characters. You know, when we were talking about this on Operation Metaverse last night, that Jedi Knight Anakin and Grievous, two of the better Relic 7 characters in the game, and it's why I'm focused on getting my Anakin to Relic 7. I am going to do that. I'm working on getting my Shock T done as well. Danny Crane, what color would a Gear 13 neutral character be if we ever get one? Gray? I don't know. Mauve. I don't know. Yuta question, do you have a list of characters from top down that need speed? We've talked about it a lot. I mean, it's certain characters like Darth Revan, Bastila, in some circumstances Malik, Thrawn, in some circumstances Enfys, Stark, Bosk, BB-8, R2-D2, C-3PO. Those characters need speed. But again, the circumstances on some of those other ones, like, you know, like for me, 3PO needs speed and potency. BB-8 needs speed, and lots of survivability. You want him lasting, but you want him going faster than anybody because of the teams you're using him against. You want him to wiggle, which gives Rey, who doesn't need a ton of speed, to wiggle, so she gets a turn meter and she's off the races. Stark, for example, needs as much speed as possible. He gets the 20 speed from Veers, but I don't have a specific list. We just talk about it all the time. So certain characters like that. Maybe we'll put something together. Do a video. Prometheus question. I'm late to the party for Geos. Is GBR gear event gear? Oh, a second. I'm late to the party for Geos. Lights. Is a GBR Gear 11, 1 Zeta, and other Geos Gear 10 available for GAC? It is, but it can be defeated by a lot of stuff. Prometheus, you can use it as a backline defense. It'll do okay for you. It could still even get you some holds, but they're too easy to kill at that level. They just don't have the health and protection. Ideally, you want your GBA to be 13 and your Geos 12, and that's good enough for Darkside GOTB because you can kick ass with that. I still haven't figured out the phase 1 thing because Pogo's the stupid leader. Can't stand that. I don't even want to do it anymore. But like for the Acolyte and for especially like the Watt mission, I have that and they have no problems whatsoever. I've been, it's like the Watt mission. You go through all 4 battles and they do just fine. But at least Gear 12. It's more about the survivability because one AoE can wipe them out because they just don't have the health and protection to be effective. But in GAC, I think if you put them in the backline Prometheus and use them in that regard, I think they could be pretty solid. Could be taken out, but at least they'll be there for you. So you can be okay with those. Not super duper, but you'll be okay. Buzzsaw VG says, question, is it worth taking First Order to 13 or is it better to stick with GR, Rebels and Sith Empire for now? I definitely GR, Han and Chewie, Sith Empire with Malik, yeah. I would not do First Order. Some people have. They're good characters. They get some benefits. I've seen some people that have First Order done and it's okay. But if you look at like Anakin and Malik and some of those characters on GR and Han and Chewie and Rebels, they're stupid. I mean, they are stupid. Like how good those Relic 7s are. So I would focus on the latter and not the former. Contingent 33 question. Should I take my Chewbacca to Relic 7 or Grievous to Relic 6 first? Grievous. Grievous and Anakin are your 2 best relics, in my opinion. Bad Rongo question. What does MC3's TWD defense look like? Well, it's going to have characters in the zones that will be playing defense. There you go, Bad Rongo. Not telling you. Like I'm going to tell you what that is. Jesus Christ. You go by zone like what you're using? Slash Rose says First Order feats were always for November. Okay, so maybe this GAC it's not, but it'll be for November. Okay, I thought it was going to be this one, but it's cool. It's cool. If it ain't, it's fine. I don't care. We'll just rock and roll. Question for DW from NR Wilson. What does your guild do for defense? Yeah, not telling you. uh, sorry, guys. TW defense strategies for my guild are not going to be laid out for you guys. Sorry. They would be quite unhappy with me if I were to do that. So that's not going to happen. God, I got all these mods I have to go dick around with now. Alright, let's just go do them. Keep your questions coming in. We got some time left, so if you have some more questions, fire them away. Well, Finn had popped in and then he ping-ponged right on out, so sorry guys, no Finn for you today. Alright, let's speed, just like any set we do. Alright, let's see, did I get any crap mods? Any of these have speed? So purple, oh, a lot of them had speed. Not, alright. A lot of 4 speed and 3 speed. Okay, let's see what we get. I can see anything till 4. Bing says Finn is in a meeting. Okay. Question from N.R. Wilson. About to get Anakin to gear 13, Relic 5, or go to 7. So let's start with 5 first. The Axeman question, is there an 80% chance or above counter to the negotiator that is not a mirror match? I'm not sure on that, Axeman. I haven't, for me, I still use MILF on it. I just go after Anakin. It can be done. Of course, the negotiators, we'll have to wait till we see 7-star negotiator with all the pilots. The thing I've been talking about yesterday is that the thing I'm running with when I go against negotiators, either the negotiators 5, so there's 1 less reinforcement, and that the team that people are using, they're just not maxed out. The pilots are not squared away, and I don't know what they're doing, but I haven't got enough information on that to give you a definite answer. So we'll keep playing around with that as I see more of that. Question for Black Mama. When do you use Darth Revan for defense and when for offense? Or do you always place defense and or offense? For me, I go totally offense with Darth Revan now. But the rule of thumb is if your Darth Revan's better than theirs, you put it on defense. However, feats dictate that you clear them. So I put GR down because if they have their Darth Revan down, I'll beat their Darth Revan and get the full clear. You guys can go back through all my GACs and see my strategy and what I was doing. But if they have no shot in hell of beating your Darth Revan, then a lot of times what I'm seeing is they will put their Darth Revan down because they know they can't beat yours and hope that you put yours down. And if you don't have a Darth Revan counter, then there's hoping that maybe they have a chance that way. I started noticing that more, so people couldn't beat my Revan with their speed and stuff, so they were putting theirs on defense. I'm like, alright, so I put GR down, they don't have a Darth Revan, and made their life hell, and then I used my Darth Revan on offense. But you have to kind of dictate what you're seeing for what you're looking at. If theirs is way better than yours, maybe you consider that, but, it just depends on what the person has. Contingent 33 question. With the addition of relics, how much is your defense strategy thinking changing to GAC? It's not. I'm still going with the same strategy. The only thing I'm debating right now is I was talking with T Money and good old Maurice about this last night is what do I do with my clones? So I have enough Zetas right now that I could take my clone team with all the Zetas. They're geared 12. Shock T's geared 9. I don't really need the Zetas on her. I could put her in that team and then put Anakin on that team. But they're not quite ready yet, so I'm thinking I'll just keep them for offense with Shock T, and then I'll just keep using GR on defense. We'll keep that, and I can go I can use the clones without the Zetas with like a Wampa and Shock T in there. I mean, all the Omegas and stuff are on, but I'm still waiting to see. I'm still hoarding, so there you go. But yeah, my layout's not going to change for defense and stuff like that, contingent 33. And we'll talk about that once GAC kicks in. You know me, I'll do a video where I always start at the beginning of GAC, where I put my defense down and let you guys see that, and we talk about it. Hawthorne says Mandalore just put a video on negotiated counters. There you go. There's a great, my boy Mandy from the mall. MC represent. If you've never seen Mandy's account, that's a whale account. He spent a fortune, and oh lordy, that is a whale account. Ray Rock question: I modded my B1 with speed and potency set with potency cross. Since B1 only have one health, one protection, what circle and triangle mod would be best? You can go crit damage. You can go. You can do a lot of things with him. You know, anything that's not health protection. I mean, you want to be more defensive with him, you can. If you want to go more offense with him, you can. Any offense that crit chance or defense or anything like that, you can go with for the triangle. Black Mama question: I have a Gear 13 Relic 5 B1. Nice. Do I mod for speed potency or speed offense, given he hits so much harder at higher relic levels? I don't think he hits hard, but he doesn't hit that hard. I mean, either works. If you want to go speed potency, I'm cool with that. If you want to go speed offense, works. Go with your best set. I mean, you want them fast. I mean, speed is speed. It's just a matter, do you want to go potency or offense? I kind of like the offense angle. You could do that with speed secondaries, with potency. Would not be a bad call at all, Black Mamba. But if you are lacking the offense kind of mods you need for that kind of speed, then go with the speed potency. Both work, in my opinion. Dart Solo question: can I please have a roster review, please? I need direction. So for our in-depth roster review, Darth Solo, all you need to do is so tomorrow, Darth Solo, if you want, I will do mini roster reviews tomorrow night, Thursday at 7 o'clock p.m. I'll do in-depth roster reviews. I'm not in-depth roster review, mini roster reviews. So you can do that. If you want an in-depth lunch stream like we just did earlier for Guzza Buzza, send your GG page to Finity, Finity, in our Discord, and he'll get you in the queue, and then we'll do an in-depth one for you. That's all you gotta do, Dar. So it's pretty simple. So message my boy Finity, and we'll get you squared away. If you just need some quick hits, I'll be on tomorrow doing the mini roster reviews. So keep that in mind. Pop in. Remind me that you asked me today. I usually don't do them during lunch stream. Mini roster reviews. Rooster, where's Grande been? Grande's been dealing with real life. So he's got the kids. It's a busy time for him. He pops in on the Wednesday streams, things of that nature when he can. So there you go. All right, we're going to upgrade these mods to see if we get anything. All right, 8. That sucks. It's the Discord is linked below in the video, down below in the information there, Darth Solo, and you can go to the Discord server, find Finn, and message him. We got everything listed down below there for you for our Discord and everything. You'll see it says RSG. But yeah, we'll get you squared away, my friend. All right, let's do the next mod. Oh, it didn't hit any speed at all. I'm not even gonna. Eight. That's better than nothing. It's a crit damage. I'm definitely keeping that. All right. Keep question. Yep, you're more than welcome, Darth Solo. All right. I'm looking for these other mods. These are 4. Yeah, we should be getting to the 3s here soon. All right. Didn't hit anything. That's brutal. No. Upgrade this. What was that one? That's actually health. I'm going to keep that mod. That's actually a really nice mod. See what it pings. Health. Has protection, but I'm going to keep that. That's a health set with 2. Yeah. Crit avoidance, not even a chance in hell. I heard ping pong. Who is it?
Who's what?
Oh, see what happens, guys? If you say Grande's name enough, he will pop in.
Boom shakalaka.
People are wondering where you're at, Ronnie. How come you haven't been on? What are you doing?
Well, I think I told you I became like my 8-year-old baseball coach and my 11-year-old softball coach.
See, that's what I told the peeps. They don't believe me.
I'm like,
they don't believe me.
I'm like, it's family stuff, yo.
Yeah, that's what I told them.
And every time I try to get like free, I'm like, oh wait, we got this. Oh wait, we got that. Oh wait, it's Wednesday. I'm supposed to be on. Oh wait, it's like right now. Right now, I'm going to. My 11-year-old forgot her lunch. She wasn't feeling good this morning,
Mm-hmm.
and so she was like, she has lunch at 12:30. She said, "Daddy, I'm not feeling very good. Can you go get me a Sonic and bring it to school?" Well, the kid wasn't feeling good and went to school anyway. Why would I not go grab a cheeseburger from Sonic and bring it to her?
And that gives you a chance to go get Sonic as well.
That's right. We'll go see Vanessa, see how Vanessa's doing.
Oh, Lord.
that was from before the first release of Jedi Training Rey. Remember that? That happened.
Yes.
That happened when we first saw the kit reveal on Jedi Training Rey. We had a special episode, and I left my mic open when Vanessa came to give me
the memories. All right, question from Nenar Wilson. Should I gear 13 5s because of ship meta? You should do it because he's just a great character, and you get the bonus of the ship.
Yeah.
Clones are
honestly,
nasty.
5 seems like a great character to do. He's on my list.
Oh, yeah, I'm going all in on the clone team, Grande. I'm convinced. I haven't done the Zetas yet because I'm still kind of hoarding.
I've done all the Zetas. I've got them all to G12.
Yeah, I got them geared G12.
I've just kind of been slow. I've been slowly saying, I'm not going to. I've just been keeping a little bit of gear back, just because I don't really know exactly what's.
I can't. I'm doing Shock T, so that's not possible at the moment.
Well, I got Shock T at gear 11, and I've got the piece.
She's fine at gear 11.
G12,
yeah,
but I'm not gonna. I'm not going overboard, right? I mean, again, too, I'm also not going overboard on the relics. It seems pretty easy to get characters to relic level 3. It seems not too terrible to get them to relic level 5. Relic level 6 and 7 just flat out suck. And so, I'm like, hey, let's get the characters we use to relic level 3, relic level 2, and then we'll just kind of chill and just see what happens. Because I don't want to invest so much into them.
Yeah.
So,
all right. Contingent 33 question. I have 4 Zetas hoarded right now. Should I continue to hoard more? Yes. Nathaniel Morgan.
Well, let's see. If a new character came out, it would take 3 Zetas. So I would say you could spend 1 and keep 3.
Well, I've got 5, and I'm hoarding still. I'm like, nope.
My thought is keep. You could spend 1 and hold 3.
Yeah,
that's like a middle of the road answer.
Yeah. Yes. All right. I say hoard. I just have a sneaky suspicion that CG. It's been just too quiet for me. Nathaniel Morgan says, "Word of wisdom, Grande."
Word of wisdom. Gosh, haven't really thought about a word of wisdom for today. I'll think about it. Let me think about it.
I'll get one. If at first you don't succeed, drink.
That's a good one. I'll take that.
There you go. Hawthorne question. Are you surprised so many people are going all in on Negotiator with the light side GOTV coming out next month and there being a good chance of Malevolence will require get and will be
I don't think they're going all in.
I'm not going
They're not going all in. So they're again, right? They're kind of doing a little bit of column A and a little bit of column B. They just got it to unlock. How many people out there see a 6-star negotiator out there? All I see are 5 stars. which to me means they went to unlock and then they're waiting and they're re-hoarding. Now, you might see some people out there with 6 stars, but I haven't seen any. I've seen people take it to unlock only. It's all 5s. They've taken it to unlock and they're just chilling. Because basically what they're saying is they'd rather have an unlocked negotiator and an unlocked malevolence.
Malevolence.
That right? Yeah, that's what's the name of the ship? Am I saying it wrong?
Yeah, Malevolence.
Malevolence. Okay. So they're saying let's get 2 ships to 5-star, and then we can decide. So they're hoarding again. Yeah. I don't see anybody taking it to 6 or 7.
No.
So it's not all in. I think that they unlocked, but they did not go all in on it.
No, I don't think they are either. I'm still farming to get it unlocked, but I mean, I use 15 to 20 shards every time we do TB, and then I use the rest for gear because I still have to do goddamn Shock T Grande. Let's see here. Matt Bailey says, question, Malik's quick return is well, we had a donation.
Sorry.
We had a donation from Chavez Turkey. It says, ever put all the same mods on a tune like all speed? No. Because you're wasting mods at that point. If you put 6 speed mods on a character, then you're not getting the benefit of another set. So I've made a boo-boo before where I've had 5 I'm redoing a mod, I'm remodding, and I'll forget that I left the mod on. I'll go back in like, why do I have 5 speed mods on this character? Like, god damn it. It's like, oh Christ. I actually caught one of those the other day. I was like, no, that's bad. We had another donation from Black Mamba. Word of wisdom, if you're afraid to fail, you probably will fail. Well, there you go. Another one. Another good one. All right. Grande is on his way to Sonic and stuff, so we'll keep rock and rolling here. Matt Bailey question. Malik's quick return is because A, they're making sure everybody who really plays the game gets Malik and speeds all their get before the release of the new meta, or B, they're making his release a little more normalized, and this is just for the long wait last time. I'm overthinking and it means nothing. It means nothing. I think the legendaries that they announced this month is so people can get caught up in that don't have certain characters, whether it be Hans Millennium Falcon, Chewbacca, down the line. It's just so people can kind of get a little bit caught up for Lightside, GOTB, things of that nature. I mean, it is Legendary Month, big time. So I don't really read into anything like that, Matt Bailey. Finn might want this meeting to end. I don't know. Captain Percy question: what is the Zeta order for Clone Team? Grande, when you did it, what was your order?
I think I did 5s Rex 5s, and I've done none on Shock T yet. So I did. The jury's still out for me on old Shock T, believe it or not.
Yeah, I'll talk to Gil Maurice about that. He's like, yeah, you don't need that. I'm like, right.
I think the jury's still out on that. So I did 5s Rex 5s. I did not do Echoes Zeta.
Yeah.
I think it all depends. The 5th character that goes on that team or whatever. I will tell you though, it did feel like it was a really great time for me to actually use the Ahsoka Zeta, which I had done from like a while back when I was trying it out on the Padme team, because there's so many other characters you can put on that Padme team that Ahsoka on that level 1st team is really nice.
Yeah. See, that's one thing.
I wouldn't tell someone to do the Ahsoka Zeta, but if they did it already, like from a couple months back, it's nice.
Yeah. Let's see, any other questions?
Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Question, is Remon still playing the game? She's just ready to
Not
revive
very
his
well.
roster.
Not very well, dude.
Oh,
I mean, come on now.
Man.
I mean, come on now. I mean, most of us at this point have 125 6E mods. Poor Riemann over there still rocking his 3 die. I mean,
he's still playing, man. Oh, yeah, leave Riemann alone. Darcel, it seemed like Team Money was trying to push you out after you helped the other problem. It kind of made me upset with her. No, she really wasn't. They asked if I wanted to hang out and stuff. I mean, I wasn't supposed to be on. First of all, I came in to help, and then if they had just gone and I jumped off, I would have been fine with it. Darcelo, because it's their stream. I was just there to help out. But yeah, I didn't feel that way. So I appreciate you got my back and stuff. But nah, there was nothing like that. Nothing.
Kind of hard to get Ranger like mad. Actually, I know it seems like it's not like it's real easy to get him mad. But I got to tell you, the most of the time, Ranger's like not mad. I don't know how to explain it.
No, I'm pretty chill. I mean, certain things set me. So I'm very, I'm a Cancer.
Certain things set you off, right?
Yeah, it sets me off. Like just,
I think what you feel like is you don't like it when you feel like someone is being treated unfairly.
Yeah, that will
seems
set
to
me
bother
off.
you a lot.
Yeah, I don't.
That seems to really bother you almost more than any. Which I don't disagree with you, right? I mean, I kind of get mad, and it doesn't really matter who it is. If there's a human out there on the world that I feel like is being treated poorly, it kind of makes me want to go punch somebody right in the freaking, lightsaber in the pee hole thing,
Darth Vader says it's the military training and dealing with dipshits all the time. Yeah, you learn patience. I mean, there's a time, and there is a time to be angry, right?
I agree.
But it's always controlled. Sure. I'm always controlled when I'm angry. Like I can shut it off at any time. Even in the military or anywhere else, there's a point where, and the level of anger that I'll use, because sometimes you have to get a point across. Sometimes you have to raise your voice. It's a certain situations.
You're also kind of chill if someone else is mad enough about the subject for you.
Yeah, then I'm like, hey, go for it.
I've noticed that too. Like if Finity is upset about something, or if I'm upset about something, then you're kind of like chill about it because it's like the other one is mad enough about it where you don't have to be mad too.
Yeah.
I mean, you might be upset about it, but you don't have to
No, I don't have
rant
to.
About
yeah, I mean, if I take point on something, I'll take point. If I don't have to, then I don't have to. Ouchie Dumpling question is: Rondy going to order some Sonic for all of us? No, he's not. I can tell you that right now.
I'm sorry. This is a one man on a mission for a curly-haired 11-year-old that went to school when she wasn't feeling good this morning.
And then
I'm like a man on a mission for my daughter.
Contingent 33 question. If the first answer to Ouchie's question is no, can we change your mind? No.
But you have to like plain cheeseburgers just with onions because that's her thing. It's how she likes them.
I mean, we all have our tastes, right? All right, anything else? I think that's all the questions, Grande. We did a good job. We got to all the questions.
Todo de los preguntas. Okay.
We were muy bien with el questions.
We were muy bien
with preguntas. So let's pimp tonight's stream. So for tonight, what we are going to be doing is the longest running live stream in the galaxy. At 8 p.m. Eastern. Come check it out. We will break down the latest and greatest in news, have fun, be stupid, all that kind of stuff. Bad Rungos' question: how are MC and Dark Lords handling post-relic SWGOH? My guild got hit hard by players leaving the game. We've had people leave. we have some people retire and stuff, but we've got a pipeline. I talked about this yesterday. We've got a pipeline of people that still want to come join our guild. So we're not feeling the pinch as much as other people are. And I do recognize that it is a tremendous problem. I don't know how it is in Dark Lords.
I'm pretty close contact with that. When GOTB came out, there was a lot of kind of upheaval because it kind of messed with how our system worked, and so you had some players that wanted to like kind of like readjust the system, and some who didn't, and so those two kind of groups split into two groups, and then some more of the older, more established players went to wanting to be more kind of hardcore. Not all of them, but some of them did, and then there was a merger between two of the older Dark Lords guys and another guild that's also pretty well established to kind of put that together. And I'm not currently in that guild, but I have contact with them every day.
Oh, God. What else in 3 question? I'm not feeling well. Can I get some Sonic? No. Darso, question. No.
If you're my child, I'm telling you, I treat my progeny pretty well. That's all I got to say.
Darcella question. I'm heavily focused on clones and geos right now. My GBA is 5 stars, 70 out of 85, and most of them are gear 10 or 11. And clones a little bit more behind. Should I focus on clones or bugs? Stay on bugs. Stay on target, Darcella. Stay on target.
You're gonna end up needing both of them, man. So get one of them up and then move to the other one. Yeah. Right.
Yep. Fourth Okage question for Ranger. Are you excited to finish the first Naruto game and move on to ship it in? Yes, I am. We'll be doing that on Friday. Danilo says, anyone who can tell me the needed GL for the CLS journey?
The needed GL. The needed leader?
No.
The needed galactic power?
Gear 8, 9. You need Farm Boy, Luke, Princess Leia, Stormtrooper, Han, Old Ben, and R2-D2. If they're Gear 8, you'll be...
Yeah, Gear 8, 9, man. You'll be good.
Jekyll, question, how do we apply to be adopted by a Grande? Yeah.
How do we what? What? What was the question?
How do you get Jesus.
What? I'm trying to understand the question.
How do you get adopted by a Grande?
How do you get adopted by Grande? For those of you, we have 3 biological children. My wife and I have multiple times talked about adopting.
Gear level,
child.
yeah, we covered it, didn't we? Yeah, it's just Gear 8, and no, Grande will not adopt you.
We have talked about adopting another child. However, you have to be under the age of 3, and you have to be like.
Grande, your wife and me talked about it. You guys cannot adopt me. All right. If I'm coming into the family, I'm taking you out.
I'm not even kidding you. It's a for real conversation about adopting another child. It is a for real conversation.
Oh, I'm sure, but we're not talking about that.
Not an adult. We're not adopting adults around here. We're talking about adopting
if they're not adopted, my poor ass, they ain't adopting
or like a
anybody.
1-year-old or like a 2-year-old.
I can act like a 1 or 2-year-old. Yeah, I can do it.
Yeah. But I mean, I need like a real 1 or 2. I could tell you about. I've had a dream about adopting a child since I was probably 10 years old.
Well, thank you for the kind word. I got what you said, Danilo. I didn't overlook your question, brother. I just hadn't had a chance to get to because I was trying to get through all this stuff. It's spamming. We got you covered. But yeah, Gear 8, man, you'll be fine. It's a hero's journey, so you'll be fine. Matthew 1908 says, just start rewatching the live stream. Still better than Tim most of the other things out there. Well, thank you, my friend. That's very kind words. No,
Muchas gracias.
Grande Vegas says, how about fostering? No. He says, I'm a 9-year-old on the internet. No.
You gotta be under the age of 3, man.
Yeah, Finn says I have a porg. That's actually a disqualifier, Finn. So that was a bad thing to say. Nathaniel Morgan says I am 3. No, you're not. So yeah.
I mean, I'm not even kidding you. Since I was since I was 8 years old, 10 years old, I've had a dream about adopting a child. And so it'll probably end up happening.
That's
Every time
cool.
I talk to my wife about it, she's like, maybe next year. Maybe next year. But you watch. It'll happen.
She's because she's looking at the other 3 Rugrats you got going. Hell no.
You know, but I mean, come on. I mean, it's, you know, my thought is, you know, we got plenty to go around, and why not adopt a kid, right? Why not?
I know.
There's plenty of kids out there that need love, and, you know, we got my wife and I and the 3 kids. We got plenty of love to go around, and my guess is the other 3 would just dote over the next one.
Revenator tried to do his internal twin thing and failed epically. Darcel says smash that like button, please do. Finn says fun translation. Foster's is Australian for beer. Oh my god. Jekyll says
we're not talking about beer, you weirdos.
Jekyll says I'm a kid at heart. That's not going to help you.
Not going to help you. Actually, you have to be, your whole body has to be like 3 years old, man.
Contingent says, wait, I didn't know Miss Grande is a Browns fan.
Cleveland Browns fan. What?
Adopting, fostering, you know. It's a sports joke, yeah. All right, that's enough. Grande's not adopting anybody. No, I'm not even reading that. God.
Unless you're 3 years old.
Yeah.
Although we'll have to come up with a new nickname for the new kid.
Well, Nathaniel Morgan just said Grande likes to spread his love. Yeah.
I do. Kind of a big deal.
Yeah. So on that horrible note,
who wouldn't want to have Grande as your dad? Come on, man.
Me. I couldn't. I would. Fratricide would happen, brother.
Oh, I'm telling. Look, there's a lot worse people that could be your father than Grande Patrol. Let me just tell you that. Who is your daddy? That's all I got to say. I just want to be able to have a 4th person on the planet that I can say, "Who's your daddy?" and they can go, "You are." I can go, "That's right."
You're ridiculous. God. All right, we're going to end the stream there before we get more requests for insanity. So yeah, tonight 8 p.m. We'll do the longest running live stream, and then of course VIPs. Remember 7 p.m. we will start the pre-stream. You guys get to hang out with us. You get one-on-one time with us and hang out and see. We try not to choke Finn out as he last minutes my ass with stuff. And then I'll be back tomorrow for the lunch stream. Same bat time, same bat channel. And then tomorrow night I'll do mini Ross reviews. Friday we'll have the lunch stream, and then I'm going to play Naruto. Saturday is now Battlefront Day. I'll do Battlefront leading into Pictionary. We also have the Jedi Academy that day from 10 to 12. I still don't know what's going on in D&D. We have a lot of people busy right now, so we'll get that eventually in there. So we got a lot of content coming up for you guys about Galaxy Heroes, and in between Finn will probably do some Borderlands. So we got a lot of content for you guys. The best way to know about it is to subscribe, hit the bell on notification for that stuff that you want to watch. Give us a thumbs up on the video. If you'd like to support the channel, become a Patreon. It does help a lot. Donating a super chat or becoming a sub on Twitch or a sub on YouTube or donate to the PayPal. All that stuff helps support the channel. Also, make sure you guys check out our ACS campaign. We are working for the big 12 plus hour stream on beginning to December, so be on the lookout for that, where we're going to continue to try to raise the money that we need for the ACS campaign that we're doing. So make sure you guys check that out. So with that, we're going to call this one done. Ronnie's going to go get a sick child food. I need to go do my 5 miles of torture, and we'll be back tonight, same bat time, same bat channel. So appreciate all you guys being here today, for your support, and spread the word. If you guys could share the stream with other folks, that would be fantastic. It really does help us out with monetization and growing the channel, things of that nature. So with that, have a great rest of your day. Be safe, and we will holler at you later. Peace.